Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard a Starship in Normal Prize for another episode of Galactic Civilizations III, where we are playing the ludicrous campaign. This is a campaign I made up where we're playing on the largest map possible on GC3 with 100 civilizations on the map, including our own. Okay, so I just discovered something, and this is probably just the noob of me playing this game again. I didn't know you could double click and then upgrade your ship once we get better technology. Never knew that. I never knew double click would just bring up the metrics of whatever ship you're looking at, so that's good to know. But anyways, in the last episode we have discovered another new planet that is pretty important. It is the Narnanian 2, class 11 good. It's a bombarded world, so it's good for ship construction and fighting off resistance, and it's got a good food source. So we are going to be colonizing that and using that as more of an outreach for our empire. So for the meantime, we have this constructor moving in that direction. We have this one moving in that direction. This is going to secure this area. I believe we are constructing a colony ship. Yes, we are, for getting this planet. We also have some thulium up here, which is nice. We have a starbase that's ready to be upgraded and one space defense systems, which I'm not going to bother with until we actually start going into combat, which would be whatever we find in other civilizations. But for the time being, don't think there's a whole lot we really need to do. We also, we have this one coming down here to get some of this Promethean, so we can get a lot of resources built up, and we can use that as a trade source when we find other civilizations. But we do have a citizen we can promote. We have a lot going on right now, so it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get an administrator. An administrator, worker, or scientist. We're doing pretty okay on research. Military power is severely lacking, but that's again because we're in exploration mode. We're not focusing on military power. Production is okay. So let's get an administrator. This will increase our administrative capacity, which will allow us to build more star bases, survey ships, colonize more planets, build star bases, all that fun jazz that comes with the fun administrative abilities in this game. Okay, and let's see, for you, since we discovered this area, I want to have you continue going in this direction. Probably need to continue scouting out the star system to see if there's anything else here. Then we'll move on to that direction, and then we'll just continue exploring until we find something else that we're going to need to help out with the exploration. Also, a side note, the weather system is changing where I live, so my sinuses are acting up. So there might be a couple sneezes. I will probably cut those out. I will try my best to cut those out, I should say. Some sniffles, and yeah, other sinus related stuff. So I'm perfectly fine. It's just my body adjusting to the change in weather where I live right now. Ooh! Oh! Another good planet! Ooh, this could be a research-focused planet. It is shielded, so it gets better research, better resistance, food. It has an artifact on it. Armor, Arno spice. Yep, okay. So, we need another colony ship. I'm gonna go ahead, let's see, how much would it cost to rush this? 486, that's not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and rush that one. We're gonna send it down to this planet because this is a larger planet, and a little bit more important because it's kind of closer within our space than this planet. This planet's gonna be kind of more of a long reach outpost for the time being until we get some things going. But wow, doing pretty good. I might, when these planets mature, I might move the shipyard down to like right here so they all three can help out. Cool. So that means that this one, I believe, is our production focus planet. This one, no, this one was going to be our production focus planet, I think. Our ship production planet. This one, manufacturing focus, but this one's going to be a research focus planet. Cool. And we just need to find something like a planet that can hold a lot of population and use it as like a economic focus planet. Okay. Cool. Was not expecting that. Glad I decided to explore that region. Okay. You have a couple asteroids, but that's about all you're gonna find there. So let's go ahead and head down south. I'm gonna probably prioritize exploring this area here since there seems to be a couple really good planets here. And try to see what we can find. Hopefully we can find a black hole so we can get some antimatter technology. Idle ship. A constructor. I don't know what I want you to do at the moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and just have you pass your turn, and we will end our turn.
I end my turn.
Incoming message. An unknown civilization has built the Typhon's Destiny Galactic achievement. Yeah, we're not going to be prioritizing galactic things because there's so many AI on the map that they're going to have it done way before we get it done. Ration. Breaking news. Ration. The Journey of Unallied Thinkers have once again published a list of the most pragmatic civilizations in the galaxy. These ones have been able to make hard decisions and stick with them. Yep, we are not super pragmatic compared to the rest of the galaxy. That's all good to go. Alrighty, and you're doing some exploring in that area. We got our next colony ship built. I think I'm going to prioritize this one because we do need a good research planet. So we can stay within a decent level of the research level. Also, this one is very valuable. It's a large planet. It has an artifact. Yeah, we're going to prioritize getting that one ASAP. So we'll be there in 6 turns. Cool. And then we can get this one up here. Alright, anything in particularly interesting in this little system? Decent amount of asteroids, but I don't see anything colonizable. And you... Yep, you're heading down in this direction. You're heading down in this direction. We still haven't found a nebula or a black hole yet, but there's plenty of galaxies or plenty of systems to explore. I'm gonna probably, like I said, prioritize this area since that's kind of the way our empire is growing. We have so many planets to explore, or so many systems to explore. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, we have an idle ship that's again our constructor. I'm gonna pass him one more time because there's not exactly anywhere that I want him to be yet. Now let's go ahead and end our turn.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, long live the Emperor. The ascent of a new Emperor of the throne has provoked widespread celebrations throughout the Empire. Citizens everywhere are convinced they'll like him. They'll like him much better than the last guy. Well, I'm glad I'm a good leader for the Sylvani Empire. Plus 25% approval for 10 turns. Cool. I'm glad my people like me as much as I like leading them. Let's see. Yeah, you are going to head down that direction. You come down here in this direction. And you are going down here. Got more Promethean gas. We're about to get 2. I don't know if it's worth getting a 3rd. But the more Promethean gas that we get stored, the more of that we can use as a trade resource when we find other civilizations. So it's probably not bad, but I want to see if we can find something else. Okay. So you go ahead and come down to this galaxy. Or not galaxy, but that star system. And I'm going to pass you one more time. Pretty soon I'm probably just going to put him on guard. I'm keeping him up so that we can have things to do. You move. This one has a lot of asteroids. This probably wouldn't be a bad idea to make a military outpost to gather all these asteroids. Speaking of asteroids, I'm pretty sure... Nope, you have one more turn. I like to build asteroids one at a time so I'm not destroying my economy by having all these built at the same time. So I usually build one, wait for it to get done, build the next one, wait for it to get done, and then build the third one. Rachel's building its preparedness center. I have you focused on manufacturing. Okay.
I end my turn.
Okay, let's go ahead. Move everyone. Okay, you move. And our borders are expanding, which is automatically exploring these areas, I believe, as our borders continue to expand. So I'm not going to be doing the super nitpicky of exploring like this little area here. Once our borders expand and reveal that area, we'll know what's there. We do have the bazaar, that's right, where we got our ship, and I don't see any sort of resources being revealed yet, so we are still doing well. Let's see what this system has to... Ooh! Okay, you're getting down here. This has 3 different resources. Has Promethean, which we're about to get tons of, has Tholium, and it has Duratanium. Duratanium is used for high-level armor upgrades, and it's the #1 thing that we use to upgrade our star bases. So like to upgrade this if I wanted to... Oh, maybe it might be a different one. But I know a lot of the major starbase upgrades, like the military ones, require Tholium. Not Tholium, Duratanium. So that is a very important defensive resource that we need. Cool. Cool. Hopefully maybe there's a planet or something we can take there too. That'd be even better. So far this episode, we're doing pretty good at finding resources and new planets and whatnot. We still haven't found another alien civilization yet, but we have found resources. And you still got 4 more turns. We get that new planet. That'll be the 3rd planet under our wing. Alrighty. Let's see, for you... Got more Promethean. Promethean is pretty easy to find. We have like 4 instances of Promethean. But I don't want to get a crap ton because since it's pretty easy to find, it's going to be pretty easy to trade. So even if we have like 200 Promethean, it's probably really difficult to sell that to other people. So I think 3 Promethean gas giants for now will be more than enough to offset for what we'll need. But anyways, let's see, have I moved you? I have. Okay, nothing else to do, so let's go ahead and end our turn.
I'll just go along and set this card here. Let me give you a little hint. You better be careful, because this card's a trap.
Ooh, we have an event. Meanwhile, Precursor Relic. Near Rachel 1, we have discovered an ancient recording device that appears to have been drifting for centuries. The technology is delicate but incredibly advanced. What are your orders? Let's use its recordings to make our world a center of influence. So +5 malevolent and +1000 influence. Not really something we need at the moment that will help expand our borders drastically, but I don't think that's something that we actually need right this moment. Make use of its delicate instruments to help us increase our plant's development for a time. So finish current construction project. Well, this is on Rachel 1. So that'll finish the Promethean build thing. Weaponize it into a ship. Gain 5 Malevolent and gain a warship. We don't need warships yet. We haven't ran into any hostilities, so we don't really need a military yet. So I think we're going to do Prometheic, because to me that makes the most sense. Influence is nice, but we don't really need that gigantic culture boom, because there's nothing to take over. And I kind of like the current setup that's going on right now. I don't think this would benefit us in any way, shape, or form. This probably won't really benefit us, but it will allow us to make more Promethean points over time. So who knows? I'm going with that one. So that will... Yep, that finished the Promethean Center. So now they're building a colonization center. Alrighty. And that allows us to generate more ideology points, or to gain more ideology points over time. Looks like some people have found the Ascension artifacts. 3 civilizations have found them. I should have turned that mode off, because I don't really want a way for the enemy to win based off of turns, even though they need a crap ton of units. 9,900 turns until they win. Ooh, wait, what do we have here? Oh, that's areas that's been discovered. I thought that was a border of a civilization. Nope. There is no such thing. Alright, so you're on your way down there. Actually, I want you to go here. You to come down here. Put you about here. Unless there's something else on the other side. Okay, you continue exploring. Same with you. No black hole. Normally when there's a black hole, a couple spaces behind the where the black hole would be, you will see the ring of the black hole. So if you get close enough to it and you don't see a ring, then usually it's just a normal system. You move up here, and I guess head to this location. Her influence is spreading so far. It's pretty crazy. Anything else I want to do? On the main planet, what exactly are we building? We're building farms. We can build this one. I don't know if I want it there. Do you help improve tourism? Let's put you there. And tourism will help improve our income. So as we expand and get more planets, our spending is going to get higher. So we're going to definitely need this. I'm going to build this before the farms. Because all the farms do is just increase our maximum population, which we're not even there yet. Because we keep building colony ships and expanding our influence. Speaking of colony ships, we got 2 more turns until this one's done. And we can expand that one over here. Okay. Let's end our turn.
I end my turn.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and move in. We have a colonizable planet, but it's a bacterial world. So we need advanced colonization or extreme colonization in order to get it. Okay, good to know. So we won't be able to get this planet. At least there's something there. Okay. There's a lot of empty space here. Let's go over here, discover what's over in that direction, and then we might explore this empty space and see if there's like a nebula or something there. Okay. As for the other guys, let's have you move. You're moving out. Okay. You move out. You move out. And we got 2 more turns before we get this planet. Cool. It's in our turn.
Yeah.
Yay, colony ship is built. Go ahead and take 1 billion people, and you are going in this direction. Cool. Go ahead and move in. Ooh. Ooh. More Duratanium. I think we just found our economic world. 3 food and tholium built onto the world. Okay. We're gonna need another colony ship. And another constructor. Let's get the constructor going first so we can secure the area, and then we can get a colony ship going. Cool. Wow. We had a lot of good discoveries in this episode. We still haven't found any AI yet, or any civilizations yet. But a lot of good resources, a lot of good planets. So this one up here is going to be a research focused. No, this is a production focused because of the ship construction. I'll probably keep it balanced, but it might have its own shipyard or whatnot. And then we have our, I believe you are production focused. Yeah, you're production focused. Probably not the production capital, but you will be a production focused planet. Then we have this one here, which is going to be a research focused planet, possibly a research capital. And this one over here is going to be our economic focused planet because it has a lot of food, so it can get a really high population. So we're focused on economy on that one. Cool. We do still need a production capital. We have a couple of good production focused. Like this one, there's nothing really special about this, despite the fact in the description it says a very productive world. So I'm probably gonna switch you to a balanced. Have you focused on a little bit of everything? But this one with all the food is gonna be an economy focused planet. Definitely. Okay, so we can go ahead and build you. Dark Starbase. You are a mining because of the tholium. Okay, and let's go ahead and rename you. I was trying to figure out something clever to name this mining base, so I came up with No Man Moon. I was originally thinking about naming it the Assault Frigate until I figured out its name was Vengeance because of, you know, the events of Homeworld 1. So this would be the No Man Moon mining base. I'm trying to implement a lot of Homeworld references to some of these, so it might be a little bit shaky until I get used to this. But anyways, No Man Moon's mining base is now up and operational. Next turn it will be mining some tholium, and then once the influence starts growing, we can take control of these asteroids and send them to the main base. In the meantime, we need to continue expanding these mining bases so Rachel can have some production capability. So you... Oh, there we are, moved you. Okay, I think we are done with this turn. So you still have a bit till you get to where you're supposed to be. I forgot what I was making you to be. think it was supposed to be like an influential starbase, but I might move you somewhere else where we actually need a starbase. But we'll see. See what I want to do. But anyways, you can go ahead and not move because you've already moved. So let's just go ahead and end our turn.
I end my turn.
Alrighty. You go ahead and move once autosave gets done. There's also a lot of area here, so there's possible there could be a nebula there. But looks like this has gotten far enough to where we can't actually see what's in the influence. So even though we control this area, we don't know what's there. So eventually we'll have to move a scout through there. You move around here. Okay, so there's nothing important there. So let's go ahead and move to that one. And for you, let us go ahead and colonize this planet. And this one will be known as Karen 1. It makes sense. It's the research headquarters. Karen was a successful Karen was a successful neural engineer. She actually came with the concept of implementing her brain into the mothership. So she's very, very smart. So we'll make her people the leader of the research capital. Mutations. Despite the equipment and protocols set up to protect against the massive radiation on this planet, mutations are a fact of life to those who live here. The worst and most threatening mutations are dealt with surgically, but cosmetic disconfigurations are often left as is, and the colonists simply learn to live with them. Oh man, that sounds horrible. But the sight of these mutations are pretty upsetting for anyone who visits from off-world. Yeah, I can imagine. And trade is beginning to suffer. What are your orders? Leave the colonists be. The rest of our civilization will simply have to learn to deal with it. So plus 10 approval, plus 10 benevolent, and negative 10 to local trade income. This is supposed to be a research-focused ship, so our planet, so this shouldn't be too bad. Begin encouraging the colonists to be more discreet in their address and demeanor when dealing with people from off-world. This won't make anyone happy, but will at least minimize the downsides for everyone. So negative 5% local approval and plus 10 pragmatic. This is disgusting, and these freaks will have to learn how to get along with the civilized world. But ban anyone with visible mutations from having an off-world facing role. Begin encouraging the development of a hood and cloak economic sector. Okay, that's pretty extreme. Plus 10 benevolent, negative 10 to local approval, and plus 10 to economy. I think we might go benevolent this time. Because if I would think the way Captain Soban would be in the homeworld, if he learned that one of his planets were dealing with mutations, he probably would just have other people deal with it, because one, he's a mercenary, so he probably wouldn't be the best political leader when it came to leadership. So I would definitely say that if someone reported that, hey, we have a problem on one of our planets, there's a lot of mutations and whatnot going on, he'd probably just be like, just let him be, let him learn to deal with it. I don't think that he would try to make them hide their demeanor. Well, if I seriously think about this, he probably would go the pragmatic route. I was thinking that he would be benevolent, but because of the fact that in Homeworld they are mercenaries and they live off of the amount of money that they earn from doing mercenary work, if they eventually became an economic power, I believe that same mentality would apply, where their economic income is used to help their people survive. So I think they would do what they can do to minimize diplomatic problems by, dressing up their mutations and stuff like that. So I think they would go the pragmatic route. I was thinking benevolent until I, really started thinking about it. I think initially they probably would start with benevolent until it became a problem, and then until it became like a economic problem, then they would switch over to pragmatic. So we're gonna go pragmatic. We're gonna take a local approval hit, but that's fine. Okay, and this is gonna be a research-focused planet. Because of all the population we can have on here and all the stuff that we can do. So cool. We'll let the AI take care of that stuff. And Karen 1 is now online. But anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. That was a lot of fun. We got a lot of stuff done. We got some of our we got our third planet up and operational. We discovered a possible wait, did I say economic focused for you, or did I say research focused? I said research. Okay. And then we have a possible economic powerhouse planet over here, and then a planet over here that's going to be more of an outpost that allow us to reach further into this direction, into more planets. We still haven't found any of the other civilizations yet, but it will probably happen soon. Our reach is starting to get pretty decent, but compared to the actual galaxy, we are nowhere near done exploring this entire system. We're just a teeny tiny little speck on this entire galactic endeavor, but I have a feeling that we're starting to expand up enough to where we'll probably start running into a couple of the other civilizations in the next episode or two. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Let me get my camera centered on your normal prize. There we go. So until next time, guys, this is Captain Sopan signing out.
The Faker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must